Welcome to week 3 of the Ribbit Tribune NFL edition. The Dolphins are screwed. However, I don't think it's necessarily their fault. For you see, I think I found an unfortunate pattern. What does Mike McDaniels, D'Amico Ryans, and Robert Saleh all have in common? Well, they all were once former coordinators for the San Francisco 49ers. All who became head coaches, who had good success their first couple years, and then, after maybe 2 years, their teams kind of fizzled out, and they kind of didn't do too hot. And ultimately, Saleh got fired, and who's to say if McDaniels was out the door. But I think this is an interesting thing that kind of happened there. Last week, I said the game of the week would be Chargers versus the Denver Broncos, and it was actually a really good game. Both teams in the first half were kind of keeping it neck and neck, and then it seemed like Denver was going to break away with it. But then, the glorious Keenan Allen came in clutch. Allen had 7 receptions for 65 yards and a touchdown, and honestly, he is taking over this wide receiver room, which I'm very surprised, but I am definitely all there for. Chargers won that game by 3 points. What the fuck is happening with the damn Falcons? How the hell did Carolina beat them 30-0? I saw this score and I was like, how the fuck did this shit even happen? And I'll tell you how it happened. Michael Penix Jr., this motherfucker, he's winning the Tadpole Award this week. He was 18 for 36, 172 yards, and 2 interceptions. And I'm sure by now you guys have seen that highlight of him throwing an interception and then not wanting to make the fucking tackle. Like, Jesus, this team is looking rough. It is looking rough. And I thought they were going to be contesting for, I forget which NFC division they are, but I thought they were going to be contesting for that division with Tampa, but nah, we can go ahead and say Tampa has a playoff berth because they are not losing this division. My winners, that's right, winners of the Bullfrog Award this week are David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs, because these two are just such an amazing fucking running back duo. They had 4 combined rushing touchdowns. David Montgomery had 151 yards rushing. Jahmyr Gibbs had 67 yards rushing, and then he also had 32 receiving, and Montgomery had 13 receiving. My game of the week for next week is the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Steelers. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys tune in next week for week 4 of the Ribbit Tribune NFL edition. Lost 3 games. He threw 3 touchdowns. He threw 3 interceptions, and he's number 3. If this isn't the most poetic shit, but it might be time for Mr. Unlimited to retire low-key.